Hello, accountability buddies. This is Les with another episode of Less is More Healthy. And this is a slightly different episode than what I'm usually recording these days. I am in the car, which is usual these days. But I am not going for a walk this morning, which is sadly also not unusual these days. Um, Instead, I had to run an errand this morning. Also, the weather prediction was for rain starting around the time that I woke up. And it was supposed to be actually heaviest at this point in time. So I'm not sure what's going on with the weather. I got to recheck the weather app. So I just planned my day around the fact that it was supposed to be raining and I had to drop my wife off at her appointment. So instead of a health and wellness check and all that fun stuff, um, I am doing a review of the microphone. So I've had a couple of instances recently where the microphone that I was using, which actually made me sound really, really fantastic, um, had some issues with being able, or the had some issues with the noise cancellation. The noise cancellation interfered with the sound, and so instead of it sounding good, I got this awful metallic robotic voice sound that was just awful. So I am a little frustrated with that. I lost 2 episodes to that sound, which was very frustrating. Um, and they weren't particularly great episodes. But this is a slightly different microphone. This is a boom microphone, which is designed to pick up sort of all of the ambient sounds. So I'm testing it in all of the ways that I normally use a microphone, which is driving, and then in a parked car with the engine running, and then also in a parked car without the engine running. Um, so I am just sort of running a couple of errands before work so that I can see how this is going to work, how it's going to sound. And so I guess you can call this episode a mini review of the Taliesin mini boom mic. Um, and in my initial, very brief kind of look at this microphone, it did pretty well last night. It sounded pretty good. I was pretty happy with the sound, the audio quality and clarity that I was getting. Um, and yeah, it sounded pretty nice and clear. So happy with that. Um, and we'll see if it's any better or worse in the car. Um, so yeah, I guess this is the test. I'm sure that it's picking up the sound of my jacket, which my little lapel mics would pick up as well. My Ulanzi J12 would pick that up, but it has pretty good um, noise cancellation, so I don't know that I'd actually hear it. Um, so yeah, that's what's happening, and so we'll find out together how this sounds, and um, I will record a outro to this video. I mean, I will say, like, I recorded something super brief last night in a relatively quiet environment, and it sounded good. The thing that I'm pretty bummed about is that the Me mic, when the noise cancellation comes on, it really makes me sound robotic, because otherwise the Me mic in a quiet environment where it doesn't have the noise cancellation sounds fantastic. I sound really good with that microphone, so not having it work in the car is a major bummer. Um, and the really frustrated thing, or the really frustrating thing with that, is that those episodes couldn't be saved. And I have kind of a plan when I'm recording these episodes. I have like an outline in my head of what I'm going to say, the kind of like high points that I'm going to hit on, but I don't script this. I have a rough idea, but it's not scripted, and then I kind of just go with that. Um, and so every time I have to re-record an episode, it changes the flavor. It becomes not impromptu, and I kind of hate that. So I think I'm hoping that this works well. I'm also I had to flip the camera around for the plugins. Normally my camera is down there, so I keep looking down there, but today the camera is up here, and I always struggle with looking at the camera anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna say thanks and bye for now, and I'll get back to it after I have a chance to listen to this and all of that fun stuff. So thanks, bye, and hopefully you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.